Hey everybody, it's the 13th Wolfman. It's another mobile movie review. I went out today and I saw Alien Covenant. I got a question for you. Has Ridley Scott gone back to the well one too many times of the Alien movies? I mean, in 1979, Daniel Banyan wrote and Ridley Scott directed the perfect movie. Essentially, it was a haunted house movie in outer space. It introduced us to Ellen Ripley, Dallas, and a bunch of other characters, and I don't think you could have topped this perfect movie, if you ask me. In 1986, James Cameron tried to top it with Aliens. It's not a bad movie. I like it, but I still like the first one better. 2012, Ridley Scott came out with Prometheus, and he swore up and down that this was not a prequel to Alien. He lied. Now Alien Covenant. Alien Covenant is essentially a sequel to Prometheus. It answers some questions. Sure, I guess. I mean, it answers one question, really. You know, I'm not going to tell you what the question is. So, Alien Covenant. Covenant is the name of the latest ship. You know, Alien Prometheus, or not just Prometheus. That was the name of the ship. This is Covenant. And they're taking 2,000 settlers to another planet to, you know, basically to settle. I mean, just to move into and, you know, terraform because Earth has become overly abundant with people. We need to push out into space and do what we can. The crew on Covenant it's really weird because I look at this and I like this movie, but a lot of it felt like they rehashed a lot of stuff from the first movie. The look of the main female character kind of has an Ellen Ripley look to it. You know, one of the guys is named Tennessee. Tom Skerritt's character's name in Alien was Dallas. You know, just kind of feel like I kind of got an idea what I want to do, but I'm not sure type of thing with Ridley. Would I see another one of these? I don't know. I really think that as it's come down to it, I think the pot is almost empty when it comes to the Alien franchise. I'll tell you one thing that this is not, and it kind of upset me. This is not the planet from the very first movie. This is not LV-428 or 426 or whatever the planet destination number is, which kind of bugs me. I mean, I would think by now, with the prequels that we've had, that essentially we would land on this planet and find out what happened to that crew. We haven't got there yet, and really wants to do 4 more of these. I don't see it. I just don't see how he can squeeze 4 more out without making it feel kind of like a Friday the 13th film or a Halloween film where essentially it's just the same thing over and over and over. Don't get me wrong, I love Friday the 13th, I love Halloween, but after a while, you know what I'm talking about. What I like about this movie, I like the look of this movie. That's one thing Ridley Scott knows how to do, is he knows how to frame a picture. Man, he knows how to frame a picture. He knows how to take something that you're not quite sure and make it look alien. When I say alien, I mean not of this earth. The look of the technology in this is there, but it's kind of I don't know. In the original Alien, the foreshadowing was that it was just lights and blinking lights and like TV screens for monitors, but this one, it seems a little more high tech, and yet they're supposed to get to the point where it's just blinking lights and TV monitors. What? It's almost like a step backwards. I don't know. I like the look of this. I like the cast. The cast is, with the exception of Michael Fassbender, I personally didn't know any of the cast, and I think the cast did a really good job making this movie. What didn't I like about this movie? There's a few scenes in this movie that felt like Ridley just tore them out of the pages of Aliens and Prometheus, and just kind of like cashed them together thinking that would work. What would I give this? I'm going to give this 2.5 chainsaws out of 4. Mama Wolf, she's giving it 2.5 chainsaws out of 4. So it's not a terrible movie. I say see it, but don't expect a whole lot more out of it than just another alien film. With that, always like, subscribe, share, and comment. I want to hear what you have to say if you've seen this movie, and I want to hear what you have to say if you haven't seen it. With that, I'm the 13th Wolfman, and of course, I'm on the prowl.